Everyone, this is Mandar. I am here from Copper Academy and I am going to answer your question. What is a credit score? Right? Credit score is a measure of the credit worthiness that you have as an individual, right? And there are many credit rating agencies that give you a credit score, right? So they have the complete history of your credit card transactions, or they have history of whether you have taken a home loan, a car loan, whatever loans you have taken or whatever debt you have taken, right, from banking institutions or non-banking financial corporations, right, or credit card companies who are, I mean, banks are issuing credit cards, right? So all of that data goes to a credit rating agency, and then they give you a score for how good a borrower you are, right? And this credit score usually ranges between 300 to 900, right? So higher the credit score, better it is, right? Better the borrower you are, which means if you go out in the market and you want to apply for a loan, right, if you have a high credit score, it means that you are paying your loans back on time and you're doing full payment towards your loan, so you're not missing out on any EMIs, or you have a very clean repayment history, right? So if you are not missing out on your EMIs, if you are paying every all the loan EMIs on time, if you have a good record over a period of time, then your credit score is going to be high, right? So when you're going out in the market to shop for loans, whether it's a home loan, personal loan, it's a vehicle loan, right, the person or the institute that is lending you the money will ask for a credit report, right? So usually you can get a paid credit report from Sibyl from their website, or there are a number of other apps that also offer free credit scores. So you can opt for a credit report, download that credit report, right, and share that credit report with whichever institute from whom you are requesting for a loan, right? So if that report shows you have a high credit score, then it shows that, tells the lender that your financial position is stable and you are highly likely to repay the loan on time, right? So lenders would favor borrowers, right, that have a good credit history and subsequently a good credit score, right? Also, the interest rates on the loan repayment are low if your credit score is high, right? So when we applied for a bank loan very recently for buying a apartment, right, so they check the credit history of they check my credit history as well as my wife's credit history, right? And because there were two applicants on the loan and both of us had a good credit score, right, and our loan application was approved in 10 days time, and we got the lowest interest rate that was applicable at that time. It was 8.1% on the home loan, right? So there are different ranges for your credit score. Range of 300 to 550 is usually considered as a low range, right? And that usually people who are defaulting on their EMIs, right, they get a wrap on their credit score, and they get a lower credit score, right? So they might not get another loan approved from a banking institute or an NBFC. Somewhere between 550 to 750 means an acceptable or a mid-range credit score. It means that the customer or the borrower is making payments regularly. Maybe once or twice the borrower has missed out on paying the EMI on time, right? So you can expect an approval on your loan if your credit score is between 550 to 750. For 750 to 900 credit, right, that's the best range. And um, I fall on in this range simply because I make sure that each and every EMI that I've taken on the home loan, I pay it on time. Secondly, if there is a credit card outstanding payment, I make sure that the payment is done on time, right, before the due date of the payment. So if you're keeping a track of the due dates and making sure that you have sufficient bank balance, right, you will get a very high credit score range, right? So That's it for now. This is what credit scores are about. Obviously, I'm not going to ask you to tell me what your credit score is, but if you could just tell me whether you're in the high range, whether you're in the mid range, or whether you're in the lower range, and what are the steps that you are taking to improve your credit score. Have a good day.